just throw so many penalties if you don't know.
Man,
let it play. It's not about you.
No.
They're 6-2.
It's about
They're
Derek Carr.
5-0 on the road. I didn't even hear the rest of what you were saying because I'm focused on Derek Carr because this defense ranks 31st in the league, and he has this squad at 6-2. Tell me he's not in the MVP conversation.
He is in the MVP
Get me
conversation.
Coach Billick back right now. We got to rehash this thing.
Okay, he's unbelievable. And I want to give credit to the entire Raiders organization for this whole 2 weeks. Because they go to Jacksonville in a road game, they blow out the Jaguars, absolutely make Blake Bortles look ineffective, and Derek Carr was excellent. Instead of flying all the way back to Oakland, they stayed in Sarasota, Florida. Now, Jack Del Rio's son is also the quarterback at the University of Florida, so they played Georgia. People might have said, hey, let's hang around. Let me be around them for that game. Doesn't matter. The logistics to stay, and Michael, I don't know if you ever did it when you were in Seattle, when you guys stay during the season.
No, we never did.
Never did. A lot of teams don't like doing it. Give me my bed. We'll take the long flight. We'll come back. It's fine. They stayed in Florida all week. And to do that from top to
It'll prepare them for that Super Bowl week down in Houston. It might be there.
It starts.
Look at you. You popped up for
That's a coach's decision, Kay.
Tell me they're not one of the most exciting teams to watch. This division is the most exciting in the league right now.
They are. And Derek Carr, I mean, he's just carving defenses up. I mean, I actually have a tape. I'm going to show you guys what he's doing. Right here, it's basically a 3-by-1 formation, 2 tight ends to one side with a receiver. You have we call that a sluggo seam route.
Ooh,
you got
sluggo
on one side by Amari Cooper. You move the safety with your eyes. Derek Carr did a great job. And here, they're running the ball. They ran the ball for over 120 yards last week. Okay, now you can have the linebackers looking in the backfield. Great fake by Derek Carr. And then you have Donald Penn, the big guy who usually blocks, catching touchdowns. And this is one of the plays I love. One of the plays I love. You have 2 deep coverage. You have 2 safeties. And now most receivers run their routes on corners. But safeties, they're not used to covering. So you know what the Oakland Raiders did? They ran their route on the safety, and Derek Carr puts the ball up perfectly, throws a dime. Amari Cooper runs right under it. This team is almost offensively unstoppable. You talked about the defense and how they're ranked 31st in the league.
That's why he has to throw for over 5.
Yeah, but a lot of those big numbers were early in the season. My only thing is they're 6-2, right? The whole goal is to win the division, okay? But all your wins are coming away.
Can't win at home. They're
1-2 at home. So if you win the division and you host playoff games, that might be a bad thing for you.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Yeah, I mean,
is there a better team in this division?
Oh, I think they're better than the Broncos right now.
I had them winning the division from the beginning.
Did you really?
Yes, I had them. From what I seen them get this offseason, from Bruce Irvin and all the guys coming to this team, I had these guys.
And you know what team is just lurking, and we don't talk about them on the show? I was going to say Kansas City.
I knew you were going to say the Chiefs.
Kansas City just went into Indy and blew out the Colts. Kansas City is one of those teams where, you know, it's not sexy to talk about Alex Smith and Nick Foles. It's not sexy to talk about Andy Reid. But the Chiefs are lurking also there. They're 2-0 in the division. What a fun division.
Yes, it is, man.
You know, and I got to ask about one guy because I don't think we talked about him yet today. And you've been talking about him on the show. Nate loves him. He was an arch nemesis of you guys when you were in Seattle, but Michael Crabtree has had a career resurgence.
Let me tell you, let me talk about Crab for a second. Give me a couple seconds. Look, when I was in San Francisco, we drafted Crabtree at the time. And the very first time me encountering Michael Crabtree, we were in the cafeteria, and I walked up to him. My son was there. I said, you know, hey, how you doing? Michael Robinson, captain, special teams captain. You know what he said to me? They call me Crab. And he walked off, right? I had a little... The taste in my mouth wasn't good from that. That wasn't a great first impression. But now, and through the years, the guy has grown so much. I'm so happy that he's now found this part of his career. He's found a team that loves him. He's coming along. And really, they have 2 #1 receivers. I mean, they really do. Michael Crabtree is the second, but he's also can be a guy that they feature and go to on mismatches.
I know some of the guys there in Oakland and the staff there. And you know, he was done with the Niners. There was not a long line of teams looking to pick him up, and they took a risk on him. They gave him a 1-year deal last year.
The old chip on the shoulder.
1-year deal. Crabtree comes in and not only played well last year, he did play well, but the word on the street is that these young receivers, Seth Roberts, Amari Cooper, he took him under his wing, and he's like, I got you. And it was a side of him that, you know, people who know him from the San Francisco had never seen before because he wasn't that guy in San Francisco.
Well, the NFL, just like it does for everybody, the NFL will humble you.
It's the great equalizer.
It's the great equalizer. We've kind of seen it with Cam Newton earlier this season. You know what I mean? The NFL does that, and I think Michael Crabtree has been humbled, and now you're just seeing the success that has been in the waiting for a long time.